Mr. Speaker, will you please call the House to order?
The House will come to order. In the absence of clergy, let us pause for a moment of silence. Visitors are invited to join the members in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. A quorum being present, the clerk will read the Journal of Wednesday, March 16th.
Mr. Speaker, I move to dispense with the further reading of the Journal of Wednesday, March 16th, and that the same stand approved.
Without objection, so ordered.
If I might, Mr. Speaker, before I give our schedule today, just note a couple of things that have happened on this day in history. Obviously, today is St. Patrick's Day, which began in the 17th century as a religious feast day for the patron saint of Ireland. Today continues to be recognized throughout the world to celebrate Irish heritage and culture, and a fine day it is, and today we are all Irish. On this day in 1946, Jackie Robinson made his professional debut as a member of the Montreal Royals in the Daytona Beach ballpark that now bears his name. 1 year later, Robinson would break Major League Baseball's color barrier and earn the inaugural Rookie of the Year award as a member of the Brooklyn Dodgers. On this day in 1969, Golda Meir was sworn in as the first female Prime Minister of Israel and the third woman Prime Minister in world history. She served until the day she retired in 1974. On this day in 1947, the esteemed Sergeant of Arms of the New York State Assembly was brought into this world, and this is a big celebration throughout the chamber, throughout Albany, as far as I can tell, throughout the known civilized world. Wayne Jackson's birthday is today.
Happy birthday, Wayne!
And one other, this would be sort of known as prehistory. On this day, today, 2016, Jeffrey Hoffman, who went to school at Shaker High in Latham, is a constituent of Mr. Stex, will be the starting pitcher for the Colorado Rockies in their game against the Los Angeles Angels. His mother, Michelle, is a New York State Assembly employee. I'm sure a very proud mother who, while I'm sure she will spend her entire day in a very productive way, she may take a moment or two to glance at her computer and watch her son pitch. So we wish him all the best.
All right.
Best for him. And we have a little work to do here ourselves, so we might get to it. Members have on their desks a main calendar. We will continue our work on consent, beginning with calendar number 220. We may take other bills off from the calendar, and I will announce them, obviously, before we take those up. Majority members should be aware that there will be the need for a majority conference once our work on the floor has been completed. So with that as a general outline, Mr. Speaker, if there are any introductions or housekeeping, this would be the time to take them up.
Certainly. We have an introduction by Mr. Lopez.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm very pleased to have members of the Wyndham Ashland Jewett Student Council and mock trial team here with us today and their advisors. They were here last week taking up legalization of marijuana and minimum wage as part of a mock debate. They were very thoughtful, very articulate, very well schooled, and was very proud of their engagement. So, and of course, staff here were very accommodating and very receptive, allowed us to have a wonderful experience here. With us today, we have Katie, not in any particular order, I guess, Katie Pelham, Connor Pomel, Walter Dodson, Emily Valerio, Aidan Cohane, Anthony Sarasta, Megan Corrigan, Jeffrey Vining, Sunam Sherpa, and Kate Moran. And also we have their instructor, Mr. Mike Porter, and my wife, Bridget Lopez. She's little. Wave, Bridget. She's little. Who is also the student council and National Honor Society advisor. For those who aren't familiar with my region, and it's a beautiful region, Wyndham-Ashland Jewett is a rural town in the northern Catskills that is known for its world-class skiing and intense beauty. And actually, we had the World Cup downhill cycling competition there for the last several years. It's just a gorgeous jewel in the northern Catskills. In this group, in addition to being Honor Society members, mock trial members, leaders in student government, and distinguished students, these individuals have been engaged in many activities. And actually, in the 79th Boys State in Morrisville, Walter Dodson, also known as Senator, we affectionately refer to Walter as Senator, and Aidan Cohane were members of the 79th Boys State Conference. In that mix, Emily Valerio, Emily, raise your hand. She's a little too in the back. Raise it high, Emily. So was selected as an alternate for Girls State. In the Boys State experience, Walter was selected as the Speaker of the Assembly. So not only we call him Senator, he was Speaker of the Assembly for Boys State. So just as a quick note, just as an exciting part of today's event, Aidan Cohane just has some distinguished accomplishments. He was named this year, he earned this year's Alpine Skiing Championship in giant slalom and slalom, making the overall state champion coming from Wyndham. And it's also Aidan's 18th birthday today, so we have another leprechaun in our midst. As an additional surprise, if Papa could stand up in the audience, up in the balcony, we have Mr. Kevin Cohane, another leprechaun, who has come to join and celebrate Aidan and his accomplishments and our students. Aidan's middle name is Patrick, so it was almost his first name according to Dad, so couldn't be more Irish than that. But quickly, I just want to highlight all the students are excited to be here, very happy to be part of this process, and very thankful for allowing my colleagues to welcome them here. So, Mr. Speaker, if you would, please welcome them.
Certainly, on behalf of Mr. Lopez, the Speaker, and all the members, we welcome this distinguished group of students and their advisors and friends here to the New York State Assembly. We commend you on your academic achievements. We hope that you will continue to pursue them and enrich this state by the work that you will do afterwards. And of course, to Mrs. Lopez, you're always welcome. Your family, we're happy to have you, and all of you are extended the privileges of the floor. Thank you so very much for being here. Mr. McGee for an introduction.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, thank you for allowing me to introduce some special guests that are visiting Albany today from my district and Mr. Finch's district and Ms. Lipton's district. We have the ARC of Madison Cortland Self-Advocates. ARC is the ARC of Madison Cortland counties. And they're representing people with disabilities, advocating for their rights, and to say thank you to the Assembly for their support. They're here today on behalf of Cortland and our Madison Cortland ARC, and Mr. Speaker, I wish you would give them a nice warm welcome and welcome them to the Assembly chambers.
Certainly, on behalf of Mr. McGee, the Speaker, and all the members, we welcome this distinguished group of men and women here to the New York State Assembly. We commend you on your advocacy today. We extend to you the privileges of the floor. This is the People's House, and we are always happy if we can help those who are in need. Thank you so very much. Ms. Lipton for an introduction.
Yes, I also want to join my colleague, Mr. McGee, in welcoming the ARC of Cortland-Madison counties, my constituents, many of them, and thank them for coming. We've met with them in the district, and I want to especially note Christine Sears, who's been doing this work for, I don't know, Christine, you look too young, but I know it's a lot of years now. I don't know, 20, 25, 30, I've lost track. But thank you for your good work, and I'm so glad to see the little name tags or tags that people have on saying I vote. And we had a good chat about how important it is for everyone to exercise their right to vote, and then maybe they'll get the things they need from government. So thank you all for coming. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this time.
Certainly. On also extended to Ms. Lifton that welcome that you've received, and we don't count years in this house, so you don't have to worry about how long you've been there. Thank you so very much. Mr. Morelli.
I'm so used to resolutions at the beginning of the day, Mr. Speaker, I was lost without them. So today is a day of no resolutions. But we do have work to do, and we'll begin that on page 23 of the main calendar, and we'll begin with calendar number 220 by Mr. McDonald.
And Mr. Morelli, we do have one resolution. We resolve to wish Wayne Jackson happy birthday again. Yes, sir. Clerk will read.
Assembly 5804, Calendar 220, Mr. McDonald, an act to amend the public health law.
Read the last section.
This act shall take effect on the 90th day.
Clerk will record the vote. Mr. Morelli.
Yes, sir. Amid all the celebrations, we're going to actually cast our first vote of the day. So members should do that, and those who have not made their way over, but members of the staff are listening or watching, they should persuade them to join us for our first vote of the day.
First vote of the day, Irish eyes will smile on you if you're here and voting. Are there any other votes? Announce the results.
Ayes 114, noes 3.
The bill is passed.
Assembly 5844, Calendar 221, Mr. Kavanaugh, an act to amend the Environmental Conservation Law.
The bill is laid aside.
Assembly 5856, Calendar 222, Mr. Zabrowski, an act to amend the Executive Law.
Read the last section.
This act shall take effect immediately.
Clerk will record the vote. Are there any other votes? Announce the results.
Ayes 114, noes 0.
The bill is passed.
Assembly 5932A, Calendar 224, Mr. Pichardo, an act to amend the New York State Urban Development Corporation Act.
Read the last section.
This act shall take effect immediately.
The clerk will record the vote. Are there any other votes? Announce the results.
Ayes 112, noes 1.
The bill is passed.
Assembly 5955B, Calendar 225, Ms. Rosenthal, an act to amend the public health law.
The bill is laid aside.
Assembly 5980, Calendar 226, Mr. Crespo, an act in relation to requiring a study and report on banking products and services.
Read the last section.
This act shall take effect immediately.
Clerk will record the vote. Are there any other votes? Announce the results.
Ayes 107, noes 2.
The bill is passed.
Assembly 5994, Calendar 227, Mr. Lenthal, an act to amend the executive law.
Read the last section.
This act shall take effect immediately.
Clerk will record the vote.